Hey, what's up everybody, this is RemedyX here, just bringing you some Nazi zombie gameplay on a map called Zombie Garage Warfare 2.5, and the video is only 6 minutes and 40 seconds long, and I only make it to about round 4, but I kid you not, this is the most intense 6 minutes and 40 seconds I've played in a while on a Nazi zombie map, because this zombie map is fucking crazy. These zombies are popping up everywhere and I'm like shitting my pants the whole time, and this is pretty much the farthest I could get in after like 30 tries, so sorry that I didn't make it to the rest of the map. I'm probably going to do a retry of this map actually to get farther, but this is what I could come up with now, and I thought it was actually the most intense. I just had a bunch of like crazy moments in here, so I was like, you know what, let's just keep it and give it to them and see what they think. But the other reason why I chose this video is because I wanted to try out story time, and I don't like the name story time because it makes me sound really stupid and such a loser, but who cares. I'll probably change the name later, but anyways, I want to just tell you a random story, and this video is kind of short, so I want to start with a short one, and the story may not be interesting to you. If it's not, just tell me to stop and I won't do this anymore, you know, and please don't dislike the video because the story is boring. Just mute it. Come on. I mean, I don't actually care, it doesn't matter, but anyways, to start off the story, I am single right now, and I was single before, but I met this girl through a friend, and so far this story is really bad. But I met this girl through a friend, and I was just like, you know what, let's meet up. I've never met this girl before, so let's meet up and just go on a date and see what happens. So we go on a date, and she brings like 8 of her friends, and somehow that is still a date. And I'm sorry this story is still boring to you, but wait 1 second, it'll get better. Anyway, so we go on this date, and she's awkward, and it was awful. So, you know, as most dates go, you just stop talking, you know, it's just like it didn't work out, you know how it goes. So I stopped talking to her, and things are going well, you know, it's not like I didn't hate her at all, but then she goes crazy psycho bitch on me, and the reason why it's so weird is because it was 3 in the morning, and I got a phone call from her, and I pick up, and it wasn't weird like that I was up at 3 in the morning. I'm usually up, you know, just searching YouTube videos or masturbating. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm just doing random things, so it wasn't that weird that I was up. But it was weird that she called me, and when she called me, she thought it was totally, she's like, yeah, okay, so what do you want to talk about? And she wants to talk, and she started talking to me about these random things. I'm just like, yeah, why are you calling me, you stupid cunt? And I didn't actually say that, but I want to. So she does this like 5 nights in a row before she finally, her friend of hers steals the phone, and she was much cooler than her friend, but she was only 13, but she was cool, so I was like, you know, let's just chat. I had no intention of going out with her, by the way, but you know, I was just like, let's just talk it up. So I start talking to a friend. She doesn't know me, she's 13 years old, okay, and she starts telling me all of her issues, and I'm like, I'm nice about them, but it was weird, because she's telling me like, I cut myself, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't do that. And she's like, I can't. I'm like, okay, I'm not a therapist, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to be that, but she keeps telling me there's issues, and the weirdest one is she told me she cut the word hate into her vagina. And I'm like, oh, you did not, did you really? That's just weird. Why would you do that? That would hurt. Oh my god. So she told me these weird things that she would do, and I'm like, okay, you know, let's just pretend like I'm not hearing these, okay? So anyways, so she starts talking to me about stuff, and she starts talking about sex, and I'm like, you're 13, right? And she's like, well, the first time. I'm like, no, don't tell me about your first time. But she did anyways. So her first time was with a guy 5 years older than her, and they were in love. They were in love. No, they weren't. So she told me about she had sex with this, like, she's 13, like 18-year-old, and they had sex, and they were in love, and he ruined her life. And I'm like, why did you do that? That was so dumb. He was using you, and he's a tool for going after a 13-year-old. So, and she's 13, and she's super mega horny. I'm like, what the hell? So she starts talking to me, and she's like, oh my god, I need to fuck somebody so bad. I'm like, no, you don't go back to that loser, please. That would be so stupid. She's like, but I'm at his house. I'm like, why are you at his house? That's so weird. Why are you there? And I'm like, because I want to. And I'm like, why are you there? It's 3 in the morning. But she told me she didn't, but she probably did do something with him. I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I told her not to, and I tried to help her, and I wasn't mean about it, but I tried to help her, but whatever. So, anyways, then she goes one night, she's home alone, and she's just like, oh my god, I need to have sex so bad. I'm just like, and I'm joking now. Now I'm just like, you know, we're kind of chill now. I'm just like, you know what, screw all the other guys, just have sex with me. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, okay, good to go. And she's like, so can you meet up tomorrow? And I'm like, wait, you're serious about this? And she's like, well, I'm serious if you're serious. I'm like, well, no, that's weird. I'm 16, you're 13. Doesn't this seem a little like the other relationship you had? Is that a little weird? And she's like, oh, but you're so nice. I'm like, that's what the other guy probably told you. It doesn't matter. So I tried to avoid the subject. She kept going on telling me about her issues, and we're still sort of talking, but I try not to because she keeps shutting me down about how I'm not helping her and how she wants to kill herself right now. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to help. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. So pretty much that was the whole story. This crazy bitch, she wanted to have sex with me even though she's 13. She cut the word hate into her vagina, and yeah. That's about it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you don't like story time, that's totally fine. Just tell me, and I do have other stories much better than this on the way, and I hope you all rate, comment, and subscribe.